You get preliminary thoughts.
Yeah, very good.
Ooh, that's a little stronger than I expected.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I like it.
It's really good. Today we're going to be making cantaritos, one of my favorite recipes. We're missing an ingredient, but we're just going to have to work with what we got.
What are we missing tonight?
Grapefruit. My wife brought me grapefruit juice instead of grapefruits. I don't know. They're probably dry as fuck anyways.
So we got grapefruit soda. So if this was chopped, we'd definitely be getting chopped right now.
What?
If we're missing an ingredient, bro.
I mean, it's in there. We got grapefruit.
What was the first spot that you hit up when on a trip to like Mexico or something?
Cantaritos el güero, which means the white boy. I think that the dude.
Very fitting that we're on this episode.
Yeah. Two güeros. No, but I think that the dude he's just like a really light-skinned Mexican. He opened up this bar, and the bar is a fucking vibe. They have live music, probably a few hundred tables, and it's actually really dangerous. Don't go there Saturday nights.
Where's that place located at?
About 5 minutes from my grandma's house.
Okay.
And it's in between Amatitan, which is where my parents are from, and Tequila. And those two cities are actually where Tequila was born, and we'll get into that in the podcast. Next to Guadalajara.
Okay.
It's in Jalisco.
Okay.
So go ahead and squeeze your lime. We got our dry ingredients. Always go dry ingredients first, except tahini, because that's easy. Because if you put all your lime in, you put in 2 limes in here. Well, we're not using 2 limes, but you put in all your limes, you put your orange, and then you accidentally like tilt this over, and you get 2 pounds of fucking salt in it. You're fucked. Have one of these. Get it all in there. After you get in your citruses, you go ahead and get your tequila. Today we're going with the Jimador for the sheer fact that it's cheap and it's cheap and actually really good.
How many shots of tequila are we putting in this bad boy?
We're gonna do
at least 2. 2?
Let's
at
do.
least 2.
I do 2. 66% of the staff took 2. I'm not gonna say who didn't take 2.
Try to be responsible, guys.
Here, go ahead and pour yourself 2 shots in there. No.
Oh, okay.
That's about right. Okay, so always measure your shit because that's how people get blacked out drunk. I think you've had a few run-ins with this before in the past.
Yeah, James is measuring like Leahy from Trailer Park Boys. Right?
You guys act like I've never been there before when you guys were really
Well, basically, after you put in your ice, 6 to 10 ice cubes, that's the rest just goes with squirt. That's your measurement.
That's service.
And then you can usually get 2 drinks out of 1 squirt.
Top them up.
Top me up.
Top them up.
Give me the. Let's cut out. Let's cut. And then there you go. That's my simple cantarito. We are missing grapefruit. Usually I usually do a quarter grapefruit in at a time, and let's sit down and talk about these drinks.
What about this?
Oh, okay. Don't forget
the tahini.
Don't forget the tahini. It's just a topper. It's basically just a garnish. I don't think traditionally they use tahini. Like you go to a place in Mexico, they don't use tahini.
Okay.
It's something I do because
Splash in there, take it off the top, or is it dealer's choice?
you can just do it like that. Right now, you can get preliminary
Cheers,
thoughts.
Yeah,
Very good.
Ooh, that's a little stronger than I expected.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's really good.
Let's have a seat and talk about these.
Talking it up.
What the fuck is up? Oh shit. Shit.
Keep that in. It's Friday night, episode 4 of OCP, One Cerveza Please, here with our host, One Cerveza Please,
How's it going?
and our main man, Alaya,
What's up,
and
guys?
also myself.
Yeah, we just got done making our cantaritos. Honestly, not the best cantaritos I've ever made. I'm kind of disappointed.
It's not bad for the, not missing any grapefruit.
You consider this is a pretty quick fix on, on a chill Friday night. I think it's pretty good.
Considering it's missing an ingredient,
Yeah.
and I just did a cardinal sin.
Not too bad.
It's not too bad, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. We have my friend Jaime and our co-host for Moderately Responsible on Mexico, John too, who was also on that, and a few other friends that are in Mexico. So I just was in this Mexican drink, tequila attitude.
Felt like you were missing out a little bit, like you had to
Yeah.
make up for it.
Yeah, my fucking passport came in Tuesday and everyone left Tuesday at midnight, there's just no way.
Just didn't work out.
Yeah, there was no way. I told the wife, I'm like, can I just go?
Oh, no.
And she said, yeah, but honestly, I felt bad leaving the kids. It was too much, but do you guys like tequila? Do you guys drink tequila often?
Your boy here loves tequila. Although I have dialed back on my drinking. Okay, I'm trying to be healthy. I'm getting old. All right,
But getting old.
But yeah, so I dialed back. But yeah, no, I love me some tequila.
You like tequila?
Yeah, I'll indulge it every once in a while. I made we had like a little UFC event at my house, and we did a Cantaritos out of a giant Gatorade jug. I know that you've done that a couple
I've
times.
showed you it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the one where you made burritos?
Yeah, I made
Okay,
breakfast
no, I do
burritos
remember
and
that.
everything. Yeah,
no,
too.
those burritos were fire.
Yeah.
The burritos outshone the Cantaritos.
Oh,
No, don't
come
be
on,
hurt.
really?
When was
Okay.
burritos were just
Okay.
good?
Was that when UFC was at Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, it's Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Oliveira,
Yep.
Oliveira, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got
You
it,
invited me that day, and
I'm
you
on
made
it.
you were
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna make
after Oliveira
burritos.
lost, I just went straight from the tap after that. Dude. I wanted to forget about that performance.
We were hoping we could dump it on you after the fight, but instead we just held it up for you. Like,
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I know that you've done that style a
Yeah.
couple times, and
Yeah.
it's come out pretty good.
Yeah, it's something that just hits home. It's something that my parents used to drink. They grew up in that area, and I don't know. I need to go visit Mexico soon.
Yeah.
We're drinking tequila El Jimador Silver, and I bought that. And Elias showed up with the fucking handle. Here, let me get it. Hold on.
Yeah, I had to bring
this is quite fitting.
had to come through with the big
Our
bottle.
tequila that we brought is El Jimador. All right, your boy.
Yeah.
So this is what I got.
And then he's talking about Cantaritos.
El
Red Ale.
Jimador is my favorite, cheapest tequila that just tastes the best. Like, I've tasted more expensive tequila that just don't quite stand like on this level for me. It's probably an acquired taste because I've been tasting it. I've been eating it, drinking it. Fuck. Damn, those shots caught up to me. I've been drinking it since I was like a kid. Since legally.
Yeah.
So I brought this. I'm a gold guy. I usually drink the añejo one or the gold one, whatever.
Yeah, Nejo.
These guys actually just came out with the añejo. It's a little bit better. It's actually really
Is it better? Actually, no. We had it on your son's birthday.
Yes.
No, that was fire.
Yes, it was really good. I should have got that. Went right over my head.
You know, I honestly, I don't know. I think I prefer Blanco.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends on the tequila, to be honest.
If I'm taking shots all night, Blanco. God, I'm such an alcoholic.
I don't know.
This is what a liar brought. Look at this. He came fucking prepared. Look at my fucking baby. He fucking what?
This is the only time I could probably one up Lucio in anything, so that's what I brought.
He just dropped his big gym on the table.
750. This is 1.75. Damn, you got a
Yeah.
fucking liter on.
Yeah, and every time I do my like Cantaritos and I use this,
Yeah.
you know, you suggested it to me, so
Yeah.
like that. But I also have like Casamigos tequila as well, but that's kind of like some white people. That's some like white people shit, you know.
Oh man.
What's your is Humidor your go-to?
I don't mind it. You know, he recommended it to me, and yeah, I've liked it for, you know, it's good price point and for what you get and the amount you can get, like this big ass bottle. You know,
for
it's,
sure.
it's good.
What was this? Do you remember?
I don't know offhand, but it wasn't too bad. Didn't
Yeah.
put me back
I
too bad.
usually like, if I'm trying to go price point, I usually like Humidor or Luna Azul.
I haven't tried Luna Azul.
Luna Azul's good. Yeah.
I'm gonna try that next time.
Have you tried what's the brand that Masvidal from the UFC has?
I have not. I haven't tried green.
Los Sundays.
No, I thought it starts with an R. Like
Los Sundays.
Oh, it is.
I just listened to his podcast with Rogan.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
double check right now. Well, we can put it on screen if
Yeah,
I
I'll
was
figure
right.
it out later.
Yeah, but it's a great price, and literally where this was made, bottled, grown was where my parents were born, so I'm kind of biased to it.
Okay, yeah.
They were born in what you call in Spanish La Cuna de la Tequila, which is the crib of tequila. This is the inception of tequila was made there.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
That's awesome.
It's said to be made in Amatitan, also Tequila, which is a city that's 12 minutes away, 6 miles away, but it's great tasting, so I'm very biased to it, but give it a shot. It's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gave it a couple shots earlier, and I'm feeling pretty good about
Give
it.
give it a few shots. We'll see how you feel. After a little while, they just kind of start going down the hatch.
Yeah.
Also, if if money wasn't an option, I would just go in. Herradura is really good. It's the company that Jack Daniels bought out a few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Jack Daniels bought it out, and they ended up using their square bottles, so you can see they're like fat, stubby square bottles, and they're really good. I think they were better before Jack Daniels bought them. I don't even know when that happened, but I know my father has some of the old retro bottles that was prior to the acquisition of Jack Daniels, and it's for special occasions only.
Yeah. I've noticed
I actually have a bottle over there, but that's special occasions.
You got one of those?
I actually fucking people are gonna hate on me. I've never tried Don Julio.
Not the you never had the 1942.
I've never tried the $300 bottle of overpriced, maybe not that tasty because I never tried it. Tequila.
Okay, I know what we're doing tomorrow.
Hey, speaking of tomorrow,
we're gonna drink $300 worth of 1942 tomorrow and
my
watch
God.
Chino and Corey fight each other.
Okay. Yeah.
It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah. Nice.
Catch our live reactions. We're actually gonna do it this time.
oh yeah, okay. So these guys, they have 10-ounce Fight Club.
Yep.
Talked about it. I'm fucking drunk. Sorry. We talked about it a little bit. You were starting your thing, fucking doing that shit, and it's fucking awesome.
Dude, honestly,
If
yeah.
All your UFC boxing needs, you guys need to go check out 10-ounce Fight Club right
check
now.
it out, guys. Yeah.
They just had a breakdown of last week's fights, 286.
Yes, sir. We just broke down UFC 286 on 10-ounce Fight Club, and then we gave our predictions for Fight Night San Antonio, Vera versus Sanhagen. So catch us tomorrow for our live reactions on 10-ounce Fight Club.
Yeah, and me and James, we've been talking like UFC. You know, all of us, we've been talking UFC back and forth, and we kind of like came up with the idea like, yeah, we need to put this out there to the world and just see what happens and let other people listen to, you know, our thoughts and like our takeaways from the events and stuff like that. And yeah, I love doing it. It's, you know, we've had pretty good start so far, and you know, we're just going to keep on getting better. I'm excited to see where it's going to go.
Yeah. Go check them out, please. Yeah. So your guys' name, 10-ounce. Does everyone have 10-ounce gloves? Because I know in boxing they vary.
Yeah. No, we just
Is that the most common weight, like 10 ounces?
I wouldn't even say that. It was just a name that came to us, man.
Yeah, it's something nice that like kind of rolls off the tongue. It's easy
it's
easy to remember, I think. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I love it. No,
Honestly, it's a little bit of like an inside thing between Eli and I. So when we first got into, you know, practicing and training combat sports, you know, we really didn't have anyone to lead us or guide us. We just kind of went in there blind, you know. And I'll tell you one thing that I figured out pretty quick doing bag work and things like that. 16-ounce gloves aren't always the way to go. All right, because a lot of 16-ounce gloves are just made in this huge generic size, and they don't have a lot of wrist support. So sometimes you'll just get these oversized gloves where the wrist comes all the way down to here, and you're velcroing around the middle of your forearm.
Jesus.
And you just don't get the support that you need. So I was like, all right, well, I need to get better gloves here. And I first started getting 10-ounce gloves, and then between him and I, we were just like, yeah, 10-ounce gloves are the way to go.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there's not too much about the name, I guess, but yeah, that's kind of how we came up with it.
No, it rolls off the tongue. I love it.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense. I hear it and it just clicks. Speaking of,
we'll be contending. Sorry to interrupt you there,
you're
but
good.
we're going to be contending with MMA on point. We're coming for your ass on the on the top 10 list. So
Coming.
their top 10 MMA
that's
podcast.
their whole thing. Their whole thing is top 10 lists, and I love them. Shout out to MMA on point.
Yeah, they do a good job over there.
Shout out, but you guys are going down. Speaking of gloves, real quick, this is like totally off topic. Didn't even plan this out. Do you guys remember when Tyson Fury? I don't know if it was the second one or maybe even the first one when he beat Wilder, and
He came out with all the Mexican gear.
no,
Okay,
no,
my
no,
bad,
no, no.
my bad.
I do remember that when there was videos of him saying that he had his gloves almost strapped to like the end of his palm, and
He had like the pad. Didn't they were saying like he had the padding taken out or something like that? Or
Are you talking about the
gloves
second
weren't-
Wilder fight, the one where he made it to ear bleed?
so basically
think
his
so, yeah.
glove ended here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then so like there was like fingers, they ended, and then he had like extra glove that basically he was like using it to slap. So his hand was a fist towards where you put the straps on, and then the rest of the glove was kind of flappy, but it also gave him another 8 inches or something to be
Yeah, but that's also empty glove.
right.
Yeah.
So
Okay, there you go. It was empty glove. Shut the fuck up, Wilder. Sorry. It's the shots. Nah, I'm sorry.
I still love you, Bronze Bomber.
I love you too. Just Don't
Well,
hit me.
we're on the topic of boxing. I know you wanted to talk about Benavidez versus Plant, so I mean, kind of give me your takeaway from that. What do you guys think about that fight?
So I'm a very not informed when it comes down to that. I've only seen Plant fight Canelo. So you guys probably could fill me in more on that. Have you guys seen Benavidez highlights and more of Plant highlights, and you can kind of guess what's gonna go down tomorrow?
Yeah, I just Benavidez is a very dangerous fighter. I think he has really good power. I know that he has quite a bit of knockouts in his wins, but I think Caleb Plant grew a lot from fighting Canelo. I think kind of how Canelo fought Mayweather.
Yeah,
And Canelo got so much better after fighting Mayweather. I think this is kind of like
His head movement, dude.
I think that's what happened with Caleb Plant after fighting Canelo. I think he just is going to really blossom now.
Yeah.
And I like Caleb Plant, his story with, his child and stuff like that, losing his child and all the hardships.
I didn't know that's.
Yeah, all the hardships he's had to go
God
through.
bless him.
And but Benavidez is a dangerous fighter. Both men have a lot to fight for, and I think it's going to be a great fight.
Yeah, even that recent drama that Caleb Plant just had with his gym down in Las Vegas, whatever that split was, I don't know all the details, but I know things got a little bit dirty there for a minute. So, all that being said, though, I think Sweet Hands gets it done.
Wait. What's the drama? Fill me in real quick.
I don't know.
If you give me a
the
10-second brief.
The brief summary is it sounds like the narrative was the gym owner was trying to get Caleb Plant to pay more money and essentially pay the gym owner's rent, and Caleb Plant was like, I'm already giving you X amount of money and this and that and this and that. And then there was video come out of Caleb Plant going in there to take his banners off the wall at the gym. He's like, you're not going to make money off my name if, Anywho. All that drama set aside, I think, I think Sweet Hands gets it done.
Yeah,
this weekend.
That's Plant, right?
Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant gets the win.
Yeah, he has a lot kind of mentally going in, with losing his main training area, but he still has a great camp behind him and stuff like that. And yeah, I think Caleb Plant could get it done. But yeah, it's going to be a good fight and exciting fight as well. So.
Did he leave that gym?
I don't know. I don't know all the details.
Yeah.
Fuck. Honestly, that's a lot of
It's a lot of outside noise going on for sure.
Yeah.
But I think Caleb Plant's the type of guy that can set that aside. And
So this coach, is this a guy that's in his corner?
I don't know.
So whoever this is, I don't know. It'd be a lot.
It sounds like the guy was the owner of the gym. I don't know
the facility owner.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know. That probably puts a lot on his head. Hopefully he pulls it through. I don't know much about Benavidez. What weight class? How much do they weigh? Don't tell me weight class. Tell me how much.
Is it 160?
I think it's 167.
Okay.
I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because didn't Plant go up to fight Canelo? No. I can't remember, dude. My memory's so bad with boxing. I can remember
Did
MMA
they do like a
events more
fucking
than I can do boxing.
catch weight, meet somewhere in the middle?
I don't know. Canelo fights everywhere, dude, so it's hard to remember where he's last fought at. But.
Oh my gosh. Got something stuck in my tooth. Must have been a tajin little thing. Honestly, back to this real quick. It's not my best. It's not my best. Probably has to do with the few shots we had prior, but it's missing a little lime, missing a little salt. So
168. I'm sorry.
168. Okay. Yeah.
It'll be a good fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. Who do you got? Plant as well?
I think Plant, yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if Benavidez can find a knockout or something like that.
I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to say Benavidez. Even though Plant is like a local and he apparently comes often down to Mesquite. People have spotted him here and stuff.
Oh, wow, okay.
He lives in Vegas.
So, no, fuck that. I'm going Plant. Sorry. I'm going Plant.
All right, yeah.
Back to this real quick. Tequila. Where do you think it was? How do you think it originated? Do you guys know anything about how it originated?
No, I have no clue. I just know a little bit about
all I know is it comes from the fruit of the desert, the sweet agave.
So it comes from the blue agave, but there's many different types of agave.
Right.
And the blue agave was something about it that just made it really good. But originally, where it came from, the folklore is that there was a big storm and a lightning strike hit an agave plant and ended up like smoldering it and having it caught fire. and as it was catching fire, it let off a very sweet smell. This happened, I don't know. We're like 80% right on the fucking podcast. This happened like, let's say 500-600 years ago. But agave being used in Mexican culture has been used for thousands of years. I think that goes back like 7,000 years. People will use agave fibers to weave clothes and bags and whatnot. But as far as we know now, it was a few hundred years ago. They smelled it and it was very sweet, and I think they ended up like squeezing the pineapple. I think it's called a pineapple. The center of the agave, and they ended up like distilling it. At first, I think they just squeezed it and drank it, and it was called something else, but they ended up distilling it, and that's where you get this. And so it's basically, they say it was like a gift from the gods, and they ended up making a god of just like this. I forget the name of it. And the name of tequila, where it comes from, it was next to a dormant volcano that looks like two boobs. And it was called, they were like small boobs. It was called like little boobs. Basically, the translation is little boobs.
Hey, little boobs deserve love too. Okay.
Little boobs deserve love too, for sure. So little boobs was called like, honestly, this is like an ancient word, so it don't quite, it kind of translates. I actually, I wrote it down. Give me a second. That I think it was called that. Fuck, let me just pull it up.
Pull it up.
Tetilla. So T, I mean, kind of translate titties.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Are you trying to tell me
It's
tortilla is small titties?
Not now, but 500, 600 years ago in Mexico, yeah.
Okay.
So that lightning strike hit next to those dormant volcanoes, and that's where tequila was born, and where Amatitan and Tequila are now major cities in Jalisco, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
There's also a part that I don't want to fill in. I don't want to talk about, but the Spaniards came came down. They came down and refined the process more, but we don't want to talk about the Spaniards coming down and fucking killing and raping fucking Mexican. The conquistadors. But yeah, I'll probably bleep that part, but
So
hey, it is what it is. I mean, that's pretty much where we all came from, right? At least most of us. I mean, that's why they speak Spanish down south and we speak English up north.
yeah, shout out to Genghis Khan. Most of us are related to him because
one of us at this table is related to Genghis Khan.
Dude, I have half my blood coming from the Caucasus Mountains, so you never know.
There's nothing Mongolian about you. I've rolled with you.
Oh no, dude.
as white as this guy looks, he's half Mexican.
Yeah.
Right? Embrace it.
Yeah.
That's why you like tequila so much.
Yeah.
Dude, as white as I look, I'm 50% Asian. I've taken so many DNA tests, and every time I come out even split.
That's good. That's good. Like, I'm glad that those aren't...
I'm proud. I'm Asian and I'm proud.
No, that's good that those fucking tests aren't just fucking spitting out random numbers. I'm glad they're consistent. I've yet to do one.
Yeah, I haven't done one either.
You need to.
Hop on
we
that.
should do them.
It's kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's a little, you know.
Personal?
It is no. He knows what I'm
Private?
talking about.
Weird?
You get a lot of results that you're like, what? I think I've heard like a lot of stories.
We'll talk
of that.
about it after the episode.
Yeah, like like my wife is like supposedly Irish, and like her brother did like a DNA test.
He's not so Irish.
He's not so Irish. He did a DNA test, and he had like they built like a family crest of like an Irish family crest and all this stuff because they're like, oh, we're so damn Irish. And then I'm like, you ain't Irish.
Have you
And
guys...
then they did the DNA test and it
it's
came
hard
back.
to score that though, right? Because if you look at that region,
Mhm.
how many times has land changed hands over there?
Yeah, it's great. But like
Between the Scottish, the Irish, and the English, how many times has land changed hands?
yeah, a lot of times. And like Gaelic Irish people are like some of like it's like super rare actually to be like super Gaelic because it's like it's like a certain sector and like that, like you said, like that area was like conquered a
Are
couple
you
times.
pretty
so-
Gaelic?
No. Hey,
Wait,
Pause.
No, pause. We were talking about your wife, I'm sorry.
Oh,
And
no,
her
you're
brother,
fine.
right?
Yeah, it was her
Yeah.
brother that got the DNA test done. Yeah.
Okay,
It was a heavy hit for the family.
Sorry, back to DNA tests. How many people's dreams were shattered when their parents are like, "Nah, dude, you're like at least a quarter native," and then everyone started taking DNA tests, and none of that shit came back.
Yeah.
So many people I know.
Yeah, honestly, how many? Well, kind of what you're talking about. How many people like did it, and they're just like, oh, like 2 siblings did it, and they're like, we don't have the same parents.
Yeah.
Fuck. Or you find out you're adopted. You're like none of what your parents are. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be surprised if I did my DNA test. It would, like, half of me is just straight up American mutt, and then the other half is actually like Mexican, but it's probably more Spanish because my father was very fair skinned. So
As you can fucking
yeah,
see.
dude, I'm freaking white as hell.
Yeah. Your dad was kind of from like Baja, California. It was like
No, dude, he's from León.
fucking
Guanajuato?
Leon.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did I say Baja? Maybe someone else was telling me about their dad.
I got a
Yeah.
fun one. We're all American, born and raised.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's go around the table real quick. We'll start with the youngest to oldest.
Okay.
Where does Elia? What state does Elia look like he's from?
Like from Mexico?
No, what state in the United
Oh,
States?
okay,
We're all
okay.
we're all USA
Okay.
born and raised.
Where he precise? Where he lives?
Utah?
Yeah.
I look like a Utah boy.
Yeah.
Oh, are we talking about where I'm from or where I reside right now?
No, like where do you look like you're from?
Oh,
Which
where-
doesn't fucking make
Yeah.
sense.
All right, what
but we're gonna be stereotypical. Fuck it.
Lucio's right on it. Lucio looks like he's from Nevada.
I'm fucking from Nevada. There's a lot of Mexicans in
Look at
Nevada,
him.
so I'll fucking
Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, come on, roast your boy.
roast
Give
me.
it to me.
It's got to be like,
Put me on the spit roast.
I think like California or maybe even like Pacific Northwest if we're like reaching, but I think
Yeah.
more like California.
Yeah.
What part of California?
Bay Area? I don't know.
Oh. No.
Bay Area.
What do I need to do? Get a haircut?
You need to grow your hair out.
Grow my hair out?
Start wearing more board shorts.
Can you go back to your?
I don't want to look like I'm from the Bay Area.
You got to put the North Face parkas away.
You know
and
where I think you
hop
look
on the
like
board
you're
shorts.
from?
Let's hit it.
Like Seattle, Washington.
Pacific Northwest. Okay, wait. Why?
Yeah.
Why Seattle?
I feel like there's Oh, this is so racist.
Because there's Asians there?
Yeah, I feel like there's lots of Asians there. I think. I've never been.
Wow.
What?
Wow, my bad. You know what, Lucio?
You're
looks like
fucking
he's from
50%.
Texas.
He looks like he's
Asian.
from El Paso. He looks like he's from Albuquerque.
Hey, what's it like in
Hey, cut that
Arizona,
out.
bro?
Cut that out.
Hey, güey, ¿qué onda?
We're going to have to cut all that out, bro.
No, we're not. We're sending it. We're fucking sending it. No cuts. No cuts. Yeah, dude, grow your hair out, dude. Let's go back to fucking
You want me to bring it back?
2000 and fucking 11, fucking James.
Dude, I should.
Comment down below if you want us to go back to listening to the Used and Census Fail and Blink 182.
You don't have to listen to that shit. Can he grow his hair out? Let me know.
Yeah, I think Lucio out of all of us was the only one that didn't go through a long hair,
Puberty?
brush the hair to the side phase.
Which is hilarious because Lucio's probably the only one at the stable that can still do a kickflip.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he probably has way more skate skills than any of
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
100%.
Skateboarding. That's a fucking throwback right there. I spent like 7 to 10 years of my life skateboarding every day, 8 hours a day.
I wanted to be so good, dude, but I was so ass, bro. It took me the longest time to just learn an ollie, dude. It was embarrassing.
You're
Bro,
still
it's-
ass.
yeah, you were probably just stomping the heel down every time, weren't
Bro,
you?
it was.
You were
so
just stomping the
embarrassing,
board like
You
ding.
can't bust a tray flip right now?
You were too,
No
heavy, you were
way,
too
dude.
heavy on your foot. On your feet,
I think
huh?
I can land a tray flip within 10 tries.
I think I was just.
I'm gonna test that out for this.
You know, like how
10 shots, 10 tries.
you know how like when you play like your younger brother in video games and you always beast on him. I think like that was it. I think my mind was just like a dumb child and I couldn't like process how to properly do it, and I was just getting frustrated and like filled up with like hormones and angst.
Wait, was your brother kicking your ass?
No.
His like 2-year-old brother's kicking like 6-year-old.
No, but I just think like mentally I couldn't like process it. Like I was just getting too emotional or something about it. But I eventually got it, but it took me a long ass time to do it. So.
Do what?
Like just an ollie, bro, a basic ollie. Like I'll be straight up. Like I was pretty trash at skateboarding. So.
Okay, but I'm asking you, like, what was the hiccup? What was the brick in the road? Was it you just couldn't pop the board?
I think it was like sliding the front foot like at the right time, and then like letting my weight off the back.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you were pretty much just stomping the heel up and just making the board do this. Ding.
Yeah, dude, probably for the longest time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to stay light on your feet, bro. If you stomp that foot down heavy, you're not going
Yeah.
anywhere.
And like that was when I was like, I think like 11, 12
Yeah.
or something. But I mean, like there's like people in my family that are like professional skateboarders and like they hop on it quick.
When someone's trying to teach an ollie, what a lot of people won't tell you is you got to step that foot down, and then when you're sliding the other foot up, you got to lift the knee up of the foot that you step down with. If you don't do that, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
My question is this: you guys are both kind of into like combat sports.
Why don't you catch up?
I'm just enjoying the conversation. Shit. Okay, you guys
I'm
are
being
both
a bully. I'm sorry.
You guys are both into combat sports.
Of course.
When you guys see a video, someone boxing, maybe a drill, can't you guys visualize and almost like tell your muscles to do it? Like you see, like you were showing him earlier.
Paolo, you like football, right?
That's different.
No, listen to me.
That involves.
Okay, no, listen to me.
Okay.
You like football, right?
See,
when you see somebody drill a corner kick, and they put it right where it needs to go, do you think to yourself, well, I can make my muscles do that?
Yes and no.
There's a little more skill. I will admit, a lot more skill probably.
Yeah, yes and no. Just like, I don't know. I feel like you guys can make that click. I'm gonna go press pause and record on that. We'll be back.
All right, yeah,
we're not stopping.
Oh, we're not taking a break.
We're not stopping. Give me a second. You guys talk. I'm just gonna press pause and record again.
Yeah, no, I totally get where he's coming from because, like, dude, you know how like terrible my hooks are, bro.
Dude, but that's kind of the thing.
That's
with,
like you just get in.
striking.
Yeah, you just like get in your head and like you think about it and you're like, oh, like I'm doing this motion. I'm twisting my feet. I'm moving my weight, but it's just like not connecting with that full power that I know I could probably land at. And it's just like practice and practice and practice, and then like taking a break, looking at it, and like really thinking about it, and then just going back to it, and then finally like you'll get it. You know.
Yeah.
So for like one punches that are really important to me to be able to throw well are straight shots. I really, really love a good jab cross, but for whatever reason, the way I'm built, the way I move, whatever comes easier for me, it's easier for me to throw swinging shots well. That's why, like when I throw roundhouse kicks and hooks and things like that, it's just way easier for me to generate that torque and hit that power. Now, my straight shots I do well, but nowhere near as well as I do with my swinging shots. And everyone's built different.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think it's a given. Like, your jab is always going to be not as powerful as your hook, right?
Be surprised. I think.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people could just like break your orbital with a jab.
Damn. Well, for sure. Like professionals, for sure. Like 100%. Well, anybody.
Yeah, I think each boxer and each person that is practicing MMA, you're gonna have one shot or one combination that you're gonna really feel yourself in. And I think for me, it's probably more straight shots. I think my like hooks and my overhands need a lot more work. But I mean that's just me. And then there's like
His hips.
Yeah, it's my hips, dude.
It's his hips.
Okay, so back to
I don't got the Shakira hips yet. So
yeah, he's working on it.
Back to the skateboarding and muscle memory. But you can see a drill and practice that drill, and then maybe a few days later you kind of get it. You see the range of motion.
Yeah.
I can see a skateboard video and then just kind of play it in my head. It's so weird. I can see like this is how you do a hard flip. And they'll show a video. They'll have really good point of views. And granted, the people doing the videos do a really good job of showcasing how to do it.
Yeah, but I was a fake skater. I was only skating for pussy.
You were a fucking poser, but you were probably pulling
100%.
You were pulling more pussy than the actual skaters.
100%.
We're over here 6 hours of fucking skating a day, and then zero pussy. You're over here like, I just take a picture with the skateboard.
I just hop on the board. I'd fuck up a few times, and then I'd go over to where the girls were sitting watching all the other skaters. I'm like, this is fucking boring. Let's get out of here.
Fuck. That sounds about right. That sounds about right for a fucking high school. Dude, let's bring the fucking hair back. Let's bring the skateboard. I got a spare skateboard. Dragon Ball Z. Yes. Actually, take that back. Naruto.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to bring that out.
You got a headband for me?
At the end of the video, I might do a tray flip right fucking there. Who knows?
So did you guys watch like a ton of skate videos growing up?
Yes.
And stuff like that?
DC.
I love Ryan Sheckler.
So what's your favorite skate video and your favorite skater?
Don't ask me that.
Okay, favorite skater? Don't know.
I know Lucio probably has someone.
Favorite skater? Don't know.
Yeah.
Because I love everybody. Everyone is good in their own style. Favorite skating video, it'll probably be like the first DC movie with like Rob Dyrdek and introduce when he like hired Big Black, R.I.P. Big Black. Fuck.
Yeah.
And then that came out, I'm not even sure, early 2000s, and it really inspired me to skate for real.
Yeah, for me it was Baker 3. That's what like really got me. And then it really got me into like the stoner culture and stuff like that. Like that video.
You were toking it up back then?
Nah, what are you talking about, bro? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Do we have Mota?
And then
Do we have Mota?
Do we have Mota?
Yeah, we you know we got.
All right, catch us later.
You know what we got.
Catch us on the live stream.
but then yeah, so it was probably Baker 3 video for me. And then Neen Williams, he skated for Death Wish skateboards, like which was a brand kind of off of Baker. I remember that brand. But Neen Williams was like the person that like inspired me to like really get my heel flip well. If you guys like go up and
are you goofy?
No. But yeah, if you guys like research Neen Williams, and he throws like a heel kick, or his heel kick, like he's like throwing like a flying kick, dude, like some Bruce Lee shit, and he lands it every time.
Exaggerated,
dude. It's so nasty, and yeah, he's a great skater, but yeah.
Fuck, dude. The only way I can do heel flips is with those exaggerated movements.
Oh, okay.
But I had a friend who can just boop, like barely move his front foot, and he can do a double kick. It's crazy. Shout out, Pop That Cherry. That's not your name anymore, but.
Did you guys ever watch the like the skate company Girl?
Yeah.
And do you remember the video clip with what is his name? Is it Owen Wilson, where he hits like the kickflip?
Owen Wilson?
Yeah.
Is that an actor?
Yeah.
Talk about the wow.
Yeah.
That guy?
Wow.
Go look it up.
Wow.
Yeah,
dude. If that food does he kickflip?
I'm pretty sure what they had.
Does at least 2 wows.
No. I'm pretty sure what happened is they just threw Owen Wilson wig on one of the boys that was like in the video, and he hit this monster like stare.
He was like, "Wow!"
And then it cuts back to Owen Wilson, and he hops out of his van and then like just like hits this monster trick, dude.
Dude, those OG skate videos, I feel like have less production value than we got going on now. Like there was just so much talent back then.
Do you guys remember Scarred?
No.
Oh my God, yeah.
You remember Scarred, bro?
Yes.
With Jacoby from the Papa Roach.
Dude.
The lead singer for Papa Roach.
Okay, I don't listen to Papa Roach, but yeah, Scarred is like huge. Yeah. It's huge in every like
bro, that show.
Anyone born from like 89 to like 99 knows Scar.
Yep.
When were you born?
Not me.
Yeah,
99.
You were born in
99. Yeah, you feel old
yet? I'm a little older than you guys.
Okay. Anyone born from 88 to 98? But you never seen Scar?
No.
Like the dude who went to the skate park with his girlfriend, and then he went down the rail and he busted his nutsack open, and then his like underage. Well, both of them were underage. His like girlfriend that was young had to fucking drive him to the fucking emergency room with his nut sack. With his not sack. The sack was towards the side. With his nuts in his hand.
All right, I'm gonna tell you how this goes, Chief. Most of the people on that show that got mad, it's all just people wrecking.
Is it kind of like Thrasher had a video series called Hall of Meat? Is it kind of like that?
Yeah.
It's just like
I assume. Sounds about right. Yeah, but it was on MTV.
Oh, okay.
So like rollerbladers always got it the worst.
Oh, dude, rollerblading is
always
asking for it,
the worst. But there's a snowboarder, right? And he's going down these stairs. I don't know why he's snowboarding, going downstairs, doing tricks or whatever. That's his thing. Okay, so he hits the rail and he's sliding down the rail. And at the end of the rail, there's a wall, like a fenced wall with bars that go all the way up it horizontally.
It's like a rail with a wall.
They didn't plan this trick out
So
very
he
well,
goes down the rail, he's sliding down the top of the guardrail, down the stairs, and then the blocks at the end because the stairs turn. He's going down, and he goes to pop up to clear it. He doesn't clear it.
Yeah.
And he's on a snowboard. You know how snowboards go.
Yeah, you're locked in.
His feet walk into the fence.
Literally.
Breaks him at the shins, and he's hanging over the top of the fence, broken at the shins, with his feet stuck in there, and his boys had to go scoop him out.
I would love to be in that ambulance.
No.
I know you would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that shit,
Elias a paramedic in the back of the ambulance. Like, what'd you learn today, dipshit?
No, it's a great
Don't
show.
worry, MTV will write you a check. It'll probably be like $2,000.
Probably like $500, dude.
Yeah, no, all the videos I grew up
Hey,
with
I was
was
trying to be generous.
That was generous of you.
all the videos I grew up with like Baker 3, a couple of America videos as well. That's
Oh man,
I feel
watched
like
them all.
isn't it crazy how like fast brands disappear in the skate industry?
Dude.
It's crazy.
this is. I
America-
remember when like Volcom, America, Girl, Darkstar, all those brands.
What was the
were
one with the-
just starting to come out?
Oh, the Panda one, Enjoy. That was
Enjoy.
Yes.
what was the dude that was like? I forget his name.
Started that? Fuck, I forgot.
He was
main
like the
guy?
dude that was like super good at doing like freestyle, like with his board. Like he was like the one that like started like
Not Ronnie Mullen?
yeah, that guy.
Okay.
He was like a co-starter of Enjoy, but
He's
yeah.
the- yeah,
I
he was
remember
one of those
when it
dudes.
was just like you said, like Baker and Zero.
There's, like,
and
World Industry,
Industries
yeah.
and Spitfire.
Yeah,
and,
all those, dude.
Good times.
So when I was skateboarding, it was
Element.
all about Zero, Element, Plan B,
Yep.
and that's when it comes to boards. Those were like the main. There's more I'm missing out. I know. And then when it comes to trucks, it was Grind Kings, Independence.
I would always run independent. Yeah,
Independence.
that was my brand.
And then when
ABAC
it,
9s for my bearings.
when it came to wheels,
Zero made good wheels.
Wait, what kind of bearings did you use?
ABAC 9s.
I would get the.
No, that's not a brand. That's a
it was like
rating.
I would get like
Yeah.
the Swiss.
Swiss.
I would get
Exactly.
Swiss
I
bearings.
didn't care as long as they're ABAC 9s.
Swiss since like 2009. I've been using Swiss. Swiss, shout out. And then wheels, it was Bones, Spitfire,
Yeah, I had bones. Yeah.
and maybe other ones.
I
But
like Zero.
so then I came back into skateboarding in COVID times, 2020. And most of those brands are not as hyped up as they used to be. Like those
Yeah.
used to be top
Like, none
tier.
of 'em.
Skateboarding has like really
90.
dipped off with this like the latest generation of kids. Like I feel like it's just over them. But yeah,
TikTok's
They
taking over.
look at it like it's cringy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because and I can see why, because like as soon as I got my driver's license, because I was like, dude, skateboarding's like the shit. And as soon as I got my learner's permit and my driver's license, I'm like, I'm gonna just invest all this money and time into cars. Like I don't know, like there's not much use
Yeah.
for skateboarding, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, one of my cousins, Coleman Stoney, he's a kind of like a pro amateur
Tell me about this.
skateboarder. So shout out to him. And yeah, he does some
We need-
amazing
Where's
work.
he live at?
He's the St. George area. Yeah.
Dude, he needs to come down. We need to skate. Hey, I challenge you to a game of skate.
He's won a couple of tournaments.
I'll
and
lose.
stuff, so
I'll
he's-
lose.
He's
But
really good.
I love skating with people that are way better than me.
Yeah,
That's how you. The
super
only
chill
way to
dude.
improve. Just like wrestling and MMA. You know, when you play up against.
Yeah, tell a lie of that.
Yeah,
you're
stop
right.
fucking bullying the white belts.
Yeah, bro.
Just kidding.
I am the white
This
belt
fool-
that gets
this
bullied.
fool
What are you
broke
talking
my
about?
foot and he won't rematch me since.
Elias been rolling for like
I even cut down to his weight and he still
for
won't
like
rematch
3
me.
years. He's still a white. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
it's
kidding.
true, dude.
Elia will kick my ass. Like
Nah, I would
yeah.
never do that to Lucio.
Yeah,
Twice.
He's my big buddy.
he
Twice.
bullied me earlier, so
No.
he threw me an extra shot in there after I poured him a shot. Turns out I ended up drinking that shot.
You know, I think it was an
Well,
investment in the production of
I
the
will
show.
say this:
so.
these two weddles beat you to the bottom of the glass. So
Damn.
Got to kill it right now,
Shots
Lucio.
fucking fire, dude.
bad.
Wait,
dude.
I do have
I'm
a little
sorry.
bit.
That's okay. But what I'm saying is, yeah, skateboarding's fucking fun. There's a lot of things I used to do back in the day that were frowned upon. When it came to YouTubing, I used to be a YouTuber in like 2010 to 2014 or so. And I was a fucking loser. And now it's like, oh, it's cool. Well, it's come out of style now. Now it's all about fucking podcasting. And everyone has a podcast, but that's fucking okay. And then skateboarding, you're a fucking loser. And then skateboarding recently has been 2017 to 2021. It was cool.
Mhm.
Fuck, man. My
One of-
timing's just off.
One of
man.
my favorite videos that independent trucks would put on their like YouTube channel is they would do a 6-pack for 6 tricks. So
sounds fun.
yeah, so like they would show up to like an event and with a skater and he'd like land a trick, chug a beer, like shotgun a beer, and then just like go through the whole 6-pack and like just land a bunch of tricks, and it was like always sick tricks, super cool. So yeah, I miss like the skating scene and like the
I miss
the
the
videos and
skating
stuff
scene.
like
We're
that.
bringing it back.
Let's do it.
We're bringing it back. I'm gonna do a tray
But
flip.
let's. I mean, you guys. I'm
At
too
the end
old.
of this video, I'm doing a tray flip, or I'm in an emergency room.
I need both
One of
my
the two.
ACLs to work, and I don't want to.
Okay.
Did you fuck up your ACLs?
No, I don't want to bust them out though. Trying to relive the past.
Where's your is this your ACL?
No,
Or
it's
is
my
this
knee.
your
It's
ACL?
Achilles.
It's in your
Your
knee.
ACL's in your knee, Chief.
Wait, why would your ACL get fucked up?
Just like landing wrong and blowing out your knee.
Look
That's
at
why
him.
I don't snowboard,
Look at
dude.
him.
That's why I don't
He
snowboard.
do look pretty goofy. Like.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Are you a regular skateboarder?
Yeah. Oh, well, I like to mix it up. I don't like to stay to one style.
But like, okay, what foot is forward when you push off? Like, what foot's forward?
My left foot.
Regular.
Yeah, I'm regular.
When you
mainly.
skateboard, what foot is in front of you?
Right foot.
You're goofy.
Yeah, I'm also a southpaw. I'm a right-handed southpaw.
You sound like you're pretty dangerous in the ring. Fuck that. You're right-handed.
Dangerous in the ring
so
and on
your
the
so
board.
your fucking jab is fucking bringing in the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll jab the fuck out of you. I will.
I fucking believe it. I don't want to jab. I don't want to go up against this guy. But yeah, fucking damn.
Oh, I wanted to throw it back to drinks because
Yeah.
you probably know more than I do. So,
Yeah.
what's the difference between Blanco and Mezcal?
And a nail?
Fuck, that's a good question. I'll put the answer up on the screen. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's how many times you distill it.
Okay.
Like
Is Mezcal usually a little bit stronger?
so
or-
mezcal is a different drink.
Oh, okay, different.
Tequila is my understanding as what is a tequila is it's grown in what is called the crib, like I mentioned earlier, the crib of tequila.
Mm-hmm.
Which is I don't know what the fuck the area is, but what kind of like what is a bourbon? Like it's grown, it's fuck. Hey, drunk thoughts. No,
All right, bro, I
we're
got
cool.
you.
We're
I got
cool.
you. No, hang on. I got you.
James got the Wikipedia.
No, I don't care what the Wikipedia
So
says.
the time that the tequila spends aging in the barrel is what determines whether it will be a blanco, which is unaged, a reposado, which is aged up to a year, or an anejo, which is aged between 1 and 2 years.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
I totally took that the other way around. But what I'm saying is, you know, like,
what the fuck is a mezcal?
okay, mezcal is the plant, right? The
Oh, okay. I was
Is
just
it a
asking
different
'cause
type of agave species?
it
Yes.
was blanco.
Okay.
so tequila is
reposado and
exclusively blue agave, and then mezcal, right, which is like
Mhm.
similar to tequila, is all sorts of variety.
Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
matter.
Okay.
And honestly, I think if there is blue tequila, cultivated and brewed or distilled out of a certain area of where tequila and amatitan is, even if it is exactly made like a tequila, it's not a tequila anymore because it's
Okay.
not made in that area. Just like every bourbon is a whiskey, but not every whiskey is a bourbon.
Mhm.
It has, what is that, like Tennessee? Like it has to be made in like this certain area in oak barrels. If it's not made in that area and it's not in oak barrels, it's no longer a whiskey. It's a bourbon has to be in y'all can look it up, but it has to be made in a certain area. So it has to be blue agave and it has to be made within amatitan and tequila in a certain radius. From there.
And I know that, you know,
I got
sometimes.
the answer if you guys want it.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
hit us with the answer.
Bourbon is always whiskey, but whiskey is not always bourbon. Bourbon has important distinctions that differentiate it from whiskey. It has to be made in the United States from at least 51% corn, be aged in new charred American white oak barrels, and the finished product must be at least 80 proof for it to be bourbon.
Okay. Yeah.
So tequila has some certain standards alongside that.
We need to get into the distilling business, boys.
I feel like everyone now, like there's a lot of like influencers and like famous people that have a tequila brand. I feel like it's like the easiest brand to get into.
Everybody drinks.
Yeah.
Just so you guys, fuck, I don't want to talk about it on air, but we can get into that. We can get into that.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
What other topics do we got before we close it out for the night?
I think we're fucking good. We're going on one of my fucking longest episodes. Final rating on this.
Final rating on this.
1 through 10. You can go within decimals.
Are we grading it as a Wedo Cantarito?
We're grading it however the fuck you want. Just as an
Lucio,
alcoholic beverage,
all right,
it's
no feelings. No feelings.
no feelings hurt. It could be a fucking 4. It could be a 6. Whatever.
2 out of 5.
2. Okay. 4 out
For
of
a
10.
Cantarito? Yeah, 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. It is one of my weaker cantaritos.
I'll give you 5 out of 10.
Fuck. Okay. It is one of my worst cantaritos. I didn't have all the ingredients, so fuck. I'm gonna have you guys back when I have them all. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. It's not my best.
All right, so we're going to sit at a 5 out of 10 for this one, but we'll bring it back next time and we'll make a better Cantarito.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you guys for sticking in with the fucking skateboard and tequila talk. And check these guys out at 10 Ounce
10
Fight
Ounce
Club.
Fight Club. Check us out and
sir.
have a safe weekend.
Thank
Have a good
you.
one.
Be good, kids.